And welcome back. This is your man Warrior, and this is another patron roster review. This is Jigga Please, and he's having some fun in Arena. He's using his Geos. I think Geos are pretty fun, and he's been starting since the beginning. He is mostly free to play, but he took because he's been playing for almost 4 years. He took time off due to the military, and so because of that, he's not as arena focused as he probably wants to be, but that's because he took so much time off for the military. You kind of get left behind, so he's just having fun. The geo territory battles really matters to him, both the light side and dark side, and then he wants 8 teams for light side and dark side GOTB. Now the light side GOTB we'll go over in a second, but for dark side there's really 3 teams he's going to have to focus on. When we look at his teams, I found a bunch of things that look really well, like his bounty hunters look good, his General Grievous droids look good, Empire look good, First Order looks good, and even his Geos look really, really good. But there's 3 teams he's going to really have to focus on for dark side, so let's get into that. Like I said, for dark side territory battles, his bounty hunters, his General Grievous droids, Empire, First Order, and Geos look amazing. But Nightsisters, you can tell, leave something to be desired. These guys are amazing. Guys and gals are amazing, and you're going to want to really level them up. Now, what is the best team? A lot of people want to know, and unequivocally, it's Asajj Ventress, Mother Talzin, Old Daka, Zombie, and Spirit. That is the absolute best. Now, Talia does work a little better in the raids because of the healing, so that's important. But if you're not playing raid, the Sith raid, then it's the Nightsister Spirit for all other modes, and I would really recommend it. Nightsister Spirit is a great character, but Nightsister is, for dark side GOTB, is literally one of the best 2 teams, like Sith Empire and Nightsisters. Those 2 teams can go 4 of 4 on day 4, and those are very, 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 very difficult nodes with level 96 characters and whatnot. Nightsisters are just absolutely amazing. So really highly potent. They can do a lot of stunning. It's really great. But Nightsisters, you're going to need to work on them. Mother Talzin, you'll probably want to do her unique next, and then you don't have to worry about Zombie, Spirit, or Old Daka, but if you do end up putting the Zeta on Old Daka, it can't hurt. It's just not a huge priority until kind of end game. And for your galactic power, it's not something that you necessarily need. Now, they also work really great in Grand Arena for a solid defense team or a solid offense team. They work really well against the Rebels or anything like that, where you're going to have a lot of burst damage to deal with, and you're going to have to take them out. Any kind of a team where there's a ton of healing, you probably wouldn't want to do, but any other team where there's not a bunch of healing, this just carves right through them. Even at low gear, my Nightsisters are about where yours are at, and my Nightsisters take out gear 11 teams at gear 8 and 9, which is pretty amazing. So this is number 1 team you should really be focused on, or one of the 3. The 2 staples, though, are Nightsisters and Sith Empire. The other team that's absolutely amazing other than Nightsisters is Sith Empire, and so your Sith Empire is going to be important. Sith Trooper is high enough, don't worry, but you definitely want to get HK and Basilishan Fallen up, because Basilishan Fallen and HK are going to work with them. Now, obviously, to get your Darth Revan, you're going to need to go for Old Republic. So we go into Old Republic, and you've got a problem because the 2 staples of the game now are Revan and Darth Revan, and you need all the Old Republic characters gear 8 or above to start, and then eventually you'll have to take them even higher for those teams. But your mission, Zalbar, Karth, Jolee, Basilishan, Canderous, Juhani, these are all characters you're going to need. And to get Malik, you're going to need them all, all the dark side ones about gear 12-ish, gear 11 plus or gear 12. And then for light side, you just want these characters at least gear 12. So I know that you're rolling mostly free to play, but my priority, if it was me, because your Nightsisters are a little bit further ahead and they're a little more developed, and you've got a couple of key things like a gear 10 zombie, is I would focus on your Old Republic, all of the Old Republic you need for both light and dark. I would actually try and chase characters out of every different farm source, such as ships, farm, out of ships, farm out of regular light side nodes, dark side nodes. Try and get your light side Revan first, and then your dark side Revan. But obviously, Sith Empire is going to kind of go hand in hand with the dark side Old Republic, because once you get Revan, then you'll be able to, use your Sith Empire characters with him. So light side and dark side Revan are really your number 1 and number 2 priorities in my opinion on this account. And like I said, most of your teams are on point, but Sith Empire and Nightsisters both need work. But with Sith Empire, your Old Republic has got to come first so you can get the proper character to have a Sith Empire team. Now on your light side, there's kind of 2 poles out of here, the 2 priorities. So on dark side, I said Nightsisters and Sith Empire. Remember, Sith Empire is going to be the Old Republic characters you got to get to build the Sith Empire team, and then the Nightsisters. But on the light side, you've got kind of a similar duality. You got to focus on your Old Republic for your Jedi Knight Revan, and your Padme/Galactic Republic teams. We're talking about the 501st, or anybody that you could use in a Padme team. So General Kenobi's looking good, C-3PO's looking good, but 5s is pretty good. He's at 11. Rex is pretty good at 11. Echo's pretty good at 11, but you want to continue to develop those 3 501st. Padme, you want to make sure to continue to take her up. Jedi Knight Anakin and Ahsoka Tano, you're going to want to continue to take both of them up. And then you're going to want to go and get Shakti. She's a 5-star character at the bottom right. And you're going to want to take her up and get her all the way maxed out as well with Jedi Knight Anakin. You're going to be able to build multiple Galactic Republic teams like a 501st with Shakti, 501st and Jedi Knight Anakin, or you can blend with Padme, any of those characters. Barriss Offee also with the Zeta is a great choice. You've got her leveled up enough. And then Grandmaster Yoda, you'll eventually want to take, obviously, to gear 12. He's at a gear 11, pretty solid addition to this team. But your Galactic Republic is your light side focus. And then, of course, your Nightsisters are your dark side focus, and then the focus for both is Revan and Darth Revan, and the way to do that's your Old Republic, which is really your biggest hinge point. But on light side, you've got your 501st clones, your Padme. Jedi Knight Revan will be one of your teams. Your Old Republic will be one of your teams that you can actually use on light side. Your CLS and Rebels look great. Your Jedi Knight or Jedi Training Rey and Resistance look great. Your Ewoks look great, and even your Rogue One looks great. So these are really just the ones you need to focus on. 4 teams, that's it. 4 teams. Old Republic for Revan and Darth Revan, Padme/the Galactic Republic, and Sith Empire / your Revan team, and then Nightsisters. All right, I hope this gets you kind of focused in on the 4 teams you should be most focused on. These are going to help you with the Geonosian territory battles, both light side and dark side, and then also give you 8 teams for Grand Arena Championships. Those 8 teams I've listed again one last time are 501st / clones, the Padme team for Galactic Republic, Jedi Knight Revan teams for like Jedi teams, Old Republic defensive team, your CLS Rebels, your Jedi Training Rey Resistance teams, your Ewoks and R1, your Rogue One. Those are some defensible teams. You also have Bounty Hunters, your General Grievous droids, offense or defense, Empire, offense or defense, First Order, offense or defense. Your Geonosians look amazing, offense or defense. Nightsisters are good, even for defense for now. And of course, you'll want to work on Sith Empire. And then eventually get into a guild that's going to let you finish out your Treya. That's just a side project, not a huge priority. As always, if you have any ideas for them, leave them in the comments down below, and keep your gaming on. Warrior out.